This is how we make the moonshine.
It's all kind of stuff in there. Bay leaves and gumbo filet, paprika.
Time out. You cooking gumbo?
We're gonna make a high-proof Cajun Bloody Mary moonshine. Since we tapped into the New Orleans market, I mean, I've been meeting a lot of new people. I've met bartenders and chefs. This guy wants to taste a Bloody Mary and he wants it clear, so we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna need everything that's in that bag.
Pickles? You're gonna need pickles?
I need pickles too. This is our first time making a Bloody Mary moonshine. We wanna make sure we get it right. I mean, we can't make alcohol without knowing what it tastes like. First thing we're gonna do is make this salt for the rim. Paprika, dried basil, chili powder, dried thyme. I've been doing a lot of research. We're gonna take a typical Bloody Mary recipe. This calls for gumbo powder, gumbo filet, but with a little bit Louisiana heritage. This rim mix ties it to Louisiana. I mean, this is truly Cajun. This is just a garnish. You know, these high-end restaurants in New Orleans, these guys are not buying a Bloody Mary mix. This is tomato juice, parsley, apple cider vinegar, Worcestershire sauce. They're making this from scratch. That's good. All of these ingredients that look kind of crazy, they actually taste good together. We want to get that same essence in a clear alcohol. We got to figure out how to take a red drink and make it clear, but still have the essence of all red form. So what we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to come in here, we're going to grab a ton of tomatoes, we're going to use fresh onions, fresh garlic, fresh basil, fresh thyme. Cook everything down, and we'll get it going from there.
Oh, my goodness, man. These blocks are heavy.
No, I wish I could have got a forklift in here. Today we're back at the still site. We're gonna start building our brick oven. We have 100 pounds of tomatoes with us. We're gonna cook this down and turn this into a real nice tomato paste to start as a base for our moonshine. We're gonna come up with something clear, high proof, in a jar that tastes like a Bloody Mary. Using tomato paste does a lot for us. Not only is it gonna be a nutrient for our yeast, but it's gonna be way beyond that. It's gonna be the flavor of what this moonshine actually is. We're gonna heat it with wood. Oak smoke Cajun Bloody Mary moonshine. It's never existed. I kind of want it to be crude, man.
Raw like the woods here?
We're gonna start packing that with dirt, man.
Yeah, you said it don't have to be pretty, but I'm just having fun here, man.
We still gotta cook, man. I want to be the first one to make a Bloody Mary moonshine. It's gonna trap a lot of that heat in there for us. Yeah, this is not an easy task.
Me and Richard are almost finished making this bayou-side oven.
Start making a fire.
It's looking real good. I think it's gonna be real efficient.
We're good to go. Bring me some tomatoes. Let's start chopping tomatoes. Homemade tomato paste is a lot different than what you can buy in a store. I mean, it has a real mellow flavor. It has a real caramelized, earthy flavor. We're gonna drop some of these other ingredients in here. We're gonna do fresh herbs as opposed to those dry ingredients. We're gonna let that marry into this flavor, this tomato paste. This process actually takes a very long time. Jalapeno, no need to chop parsley. It's 200 degrees that we're gonna have to cook this paste at for like 4 hours. We're gonna be able to achieve a lot of flavor. This looks like a lot right now, but this is gonna cook down a little bit.
It's smelling good.
Still has some liquid in it, but that's what the oven is for. So I'm gonna get this into the oven. So we're gonna do a couple of pans of this. 10 pounds a piece, that's what they're gonna dry into. And we'll be able to start dealing up with our mash tomorrow. To be able to say you can pull off the essence of a Bloody Mary, I don't know of too many moonshiners that are playing with something like that. I need to take this out. So we're making a high proof Bloody Mary moonshine. There's a lot going on here. Oh yeah, that's good. It got a little smoke flavor to it. This Cajun tomato sauce is so good, it should be legal. It kind of will be though. I'm ready to get on that second one, man. Now we gotta do the second tray and let it cook at 200 for 4 hours. But most importantly, we need to mash in. That's hot right there. This is by no stretch of the imagination a simple recipe. You really have to do some work to get this to be what we need it to be for our run. This cane sugar is just something that the yeast loves. I'm gonna show you the old method of dealing with this.
What's that?
Rolling pin. Parchment paper. We don't have a sugarcane press. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the old school. I'm just gonna get a rolling pin and roll it out. Come on, roll it. All right, hold on. Let's see that.
Oh, yeah, we got some good liquid here.
That was one little pressing.
Yeah, man, don't drop none of that. That's my blood, sweat, and sugarcane tears, man.
Roll that.
Man. I'm getting too old for this, man, and Rich is kind of dodging work and everything, but I guess it was his idea, so I got to do the hard work.
That's about all we need. That's a full bucket down there. All right, so let me get my oven mitts.
Now that we have enough clear cane liquid extracted and we have our tomato paste done, we're gonna mix all this together and pitch our yeast.
In this mash barrel, we're putting in tomatoes, our cane syrup, and we're gonna add in some water to give ourselves some volume. So we wanna make sure that everything that we have in here is enough to do a 20-gallon run. Stir that up good. That Creole Cajun, it's time to add this yeast to it. It's already cool.
This one smells more like bread than ever.
Yeah, this one smells good. Smell like a Bloody Mary to me. There's a lot going on in here. I know that when you have a lot of things going into a pot, it's kind of dangerous. When we come back here, man, this ought to be standing straight up in the air. I'm scared that I might have overpowered some things. I spent a whole lot of money just getting all of these ingredients. There's a lot at stake here. I mean, we got this client waiting on us. I can't mess this up.
All right, let's go.
Ooh, boy, they got mosquitoes all around here.
That's some good stuff.
It's not overpowering, it's just right, man. That's a good drink right there. This tastes like tomatoes, so there's a sweet residual taste to it, and then there's a burn that just gently follows it back. And this is in a wine form. I mean, I can't wait till we can get to work on this run. It's a lot of tomato in there. Our next step is to drag this barrel over to the still. This is a small order, so we're gonna do this in a small pot. Now, stir that thing. I know you can reach that. Make sure you touch the bottom. There's a lot of tomato in here, and that's the stuff that sticks to the bottom of your pot. This is definitely not a normal mash. With this in this pot, we have to keep stirring. We can't scorch the bottom. That would ruin this whole run. We let this steam a long time because we didn't know what we had trapped up in here with all these herbs and all these different ingredients. The alcohol that we are going for, we want to make sure it has no methyl. So we make sure those are gone in the beginning. Come on, we took plenty enough out. We're gonna cap this off. Thing's hot, huh?
The pot is starting to roll. We let enough heads off. We're gonna cap it off. And hopefully soon, we'll have some clear, high-proof Bloody Mary alcohol coming out the other end.
Yeah, you feel that thumper starting to thump? I'm getting a little drip right here. It's starting to run. She sure is running.
All right, no heads coming off, so we can taste that.
I'm too anxious. I'm about to take a taste of this, man.
We got to see what we're working with, man. What do you taste? Tomato?
Everything. Tomato, pepper, and the spice comes last. I can taste the burn in this. I can taste the tomato in this, and this is at a really high proof. And there's not a one scorched flavor in here, so I'm stoked. I got a customer waiting on this, and now I'm happy to tell him, boy, I got what you wanted in the jar. This a winner, boy. How much you think this is right here? It's about
165, I say.
That's 160. That's some real good liquor right there. Nobody ever did this before, Craig. That's unique. That's right here, New Iberia, Louisiana. This is the essence of a Bloody Mary. This is the true thing.